Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Raptors versus Knights game. We are currently waiting for the Raptors and the Knights to actually join the match. You guys should be getting this little announcement right now. I gotta actually tell my guys what the name and password is. And then we're gonna get this video out to you guys for the time being. Get ready, Nolan. Oh, Chris, I am ready, dude. So super ready, dude. I am ready to get this going. Alright guys, so at this point you guys should be receiving my ping. You guys should be trickling in here. We're gonna see who's here at the time being. There is still nobody. It is still just little old Pancake sitting in the lobby all by himself, twiddling his thumbs, waiting for the Raptors and the Knights to enter the damn lobby. But for right now, I think I'd preface this game as, one of the better games that's gonna happen in Prospect this season. The Knights are a top tier team right now with Rush and Yako at the helm, taking on all comers, and I throw myself in there every once in a while as well. You got Biggie up in here as well. He hasn't made his season 2 appearance quite yet due to a couple of different reasons, but he will certainly be coming in ASAP and looking to tear up the game as soon as he does. I think more than anything else, you definitely got to remember that the Knights are a great team. They have some stuff figured out. They had to make a couple of roster changes. But then you look at the other side of the ball and you look at the Raptors. And the Raptors are going to be a great team to play as well. They're undefeated right now. They are the only undefeated team to come out of week 1 in UNL in history. They're a week 1 team. They played a game against the Pirates. They smacked the shit out of the Pirates. Sorry, Pollo. And then they ended up taking a forfeit against the Rhythm, which was able to really put them in a good position. But in all actuality, you have 2 top tier teams, and you are absolutely looking at a great game right now. Oh, optical message to me. Yes, my bad. Chris, dude, I see that you're on my stream, but you're not in the game. Why'd you guys leave the game? Get in here. We are just waiting and chilling right now, but the game will begin shortly. Yako is in here. Here you go, you have Aspect. It's not working. Chris, leave your party from Aspect and then ask him for the information. And then you can type it in individually. We're getting a lot of love. The Knights are getting a lot of love in the general chat of UNL right now. I'm really hoping that is able to carry into the game. Okay, you did. Chris, still not seeing you in here just yet. Diego, let's go, dude. Glad to see you here. Pollo, glad to see you here as well. Got 4 watching. Hold on 1 second. We are still waiting for a player. Anthony Gonzalez. Dude. Dude! It's been too damn long. I'm glad that we're going to be able to perform for you right now, though. Absolutely, 100%. Dude, tune in. I'm going to show you exactly what I've done with the Knights. Got to prove some facts here. Chris, absolutely. Yako, I don't know why you keep leaving the match, dude. Guys, it is not this hard. Josh, Chris, please stay in the match. We're going to just figure it out from there. Yeah, for some reason Rocket League is doing this thing where you have to where you can't be in the same party when you join your game or whatever. Yeah, Chris, that's gonna be huge, dude. Yako is certainly gonna come in here. Just a second. Looking forward to see where the guys have gone, mate. Absolutely. They lied. Alt F4 doesn't give free. Incoming aspect triple double. Dude, I am watching for the triple double. Absolutely. Now, Mr. Cullen, dude, I was hoping that you were going to be playing in this game. As soon as I caught word that you weren't playing it, unfortunately, that swayed decisions a little bit here and there. But guys, pardon me for 1 second. I'm going to check in with my guys because they are not figuring out how to do this at all. So I'm going to need 1 second here. All right, guys, I am back. Just had to make sure I checked in with my team. They are here and ready to play now. Apparently, yeah, Rocket League is going to need to fix the fact that you usually can join in with your teammate. I guess now you can't. So you have to back out of your party, which confuses people, and then enter the information manually. So I guess you have to do that. Now I have also just gotten word that Chris is going to be going to the bathroom and we are waiting on him. He says that he's back. I've told the Knights to join on the Raptors. Go ahead. So as we look to get started here, the Raptors, Aspect and Chrissy Boy. And on the Knights, you're going to have Yako and Rush HD. Now, I know a lot of people expected me to be playing in this game. In fact, I even told people I was playing in this game. But, these two were warming up together, and the ultimate decision was I should play the two players who are comfortable playing with each other. That's just how it has to work as a team. That's just absolutely how it needs to work, all around. And I think I definitely made the right decision here. These two players play very, very well together. They have great styles. Rush has had a couple of amazing showings. He played that first game with Yako. These two players have even played in games together, and I'm just glad that these two players are able to do what they are going to be doing here today. Before anything else, though, I think another important thing is to say that we have two members of last season's championship team playing in this game. Chrissy Boy was most certainly a member of that championship team, and Mr. Yako was also a member of that championship team, and now they are on separate teams playing against each other, showing what they can do for the team. Chris lays An amazing shot into net. Yako is just not there at the right time to do what he wants to do, and he knocks that in by accident. Unfortunately, is not able to get a touch out of the net there. As you can see, he is in just as much disbelief as I am. But nonetheless, the Raptors taking a 1-0 lead with just over 3 minutes left to go in the game. Chris looking to dribble this down the field. Rush not allowing it to pass his midfield. Chris getting another great touch on it though. Yako not looking like he got the out that he wanted. Rush is going to go ahead and take that down the field. Chris almost own goaling that. The Knights are going to look to take some more control right here and keep up this offensive pressure. Yako potentially going to pass this out to his teammate, but does not get what he wants there. Rush kind of passes that out to middle, and Aspect is going to get a touch on that. If Chris can go up, he can score that. Rush is able to get the ball out of any dangerous field there, potentially passing that. Unfortunately, Chris comes up and stuffs the ball. These Knights are right on top of each other here. If I'm being completely honest, they need to start gaining, a little bit of spacing here in order to really do what they're going to do. As you can see, Rush likes to take it slow and do exactly what he needs to do on his team. And Aspect looking to get a quick little flick over Yako, but Yako does not allow it. Yako looking to take some control here. Can he get it by Chris? Oh, yes, he can. That's one. That's two. And if Rush is there, he sauces it into the net. And Rush has been working hard on his battle pass, his rocket pass. Wow. This is a man that has been grinding and takes a great shot right there. And would you look at that? He already has the checkered flag goal explosion. 1-1 with 2:41 left in the game. This is a good one because the Knights are on top of what they're doing, and the Raptors look like they're doing well as well. Little double commit from the Raptors here, looking like the Knights might have an opportunity for a pass in the center here. Aspect is able to get that pass out. And if he can do one more little flick here, he just does exactly what he wants to. But unfortunately, Yako is able to do more than he wants to be able to do. An unfortunate miscommunication from these two. If the Knights can make this... Oh, the Knights are not able to do what they want to do here. Aspect gets a quick little flick out. And Rush looks like he just is unable to get footing here. And just allows it to go into the net. An unfortunate sequence of events here by Rush. Looks to get some control, got a bump from Aspect and just can't do anything about it. But very well played by the Raptors there. That's defense that once you get good at, it's really, really good. And that appears to be going right on net. An unfortunate mishap on kickoff by Yako. Puts the Raptors up 2 at a 3-1 advantage with 1:58 left. But you can never count these Knights out either. They've been down this amount before. They just need to get into it and start feeling comfortable. A cheat from Aspect. Is that another goal for the Raptors? It is, and the Raptors are just laying into this Knights team, proving why they are the undefeated team here. That was not Aspect's goal. That was Chrissy's goal. That is amazing right there. Chris just seemed to get in the way, but nonetheless, the Knights are taking a kickoff here. The Knights have been banished on kickoffs and riddled with unfortunate sequences of events. That's a double commit from the Raptors here, and it doesn't look like the Knights are able to punish at the time. Rolling back to the net, Yako gets a clear. Rush going up to try to put one more on him. Sends one Raptor back, but brings the ball back with him. He's really gonna need to figure something out right here. Yako's gonna have to take that ball out. Gets the demo. Chris with a very solid demo. I'm liking this Raptors color combination here. I want to see if this is the same on both sides. Aspect, absolutely. Chris, put some respect on Chrissy goal. These two players playing very well for the Raptors, however. I like their color combination as well. I like exactly what they've done with the car. They've both got that pearlescent, cute little look. They both got the wheels. I'm focused on Chrissy right now, but the Knights are going to have to start getting something going here with 51 seconds, and that could be a beautiful goal. Instead, it is a great clear by the Raptors. Chrissy boy, can he go up for one more? He gets a lay-in, and Aspect waiting patiently, lays one on the net, just doesn't get the touch that he wants. Yako looking to dribble this ball out. A great 50 by Aspect, but Yako is able to get behind it. Can he get for the demo? He can! What a block from Aspect! The demo play doesn't work. Yako looking to see what he can do right here. A shot from Chris and a great clear from Rush. If Yako can get the ball down the field, he zooms right by looking for a demo play, but that's not very well executed. It almost looked like he kind of just went by the ball and looked to go do something from there. As we rear clear to the end of the game here with 1 second left, now 0 seconds on the clock, the Raptors go and take game 1, and they show why they are the dominant and yet undefeated team going into week 2. Getting the screenshot right now. A great game, well played by the Raptors. You can see why Aspect went for Chrissy Boy in the second round, and quite honestly, stole him in the second round because he's really, really good. Full disclosure, I was planning on taking Chris in the second round of my draft, and he was going to be a Knight, and then Aspect kind of just gobbled him up. It's not a great way of phrasing it. Aspect decided to select him earlier than I could have, so a lot of respect to Chris. You can definitely see how Chris was part of the Victory Astros team last season. Yako, on the other hand, needs to show why he was part of the Astros Victory team last season. Great touch by Rush, looking to take this slow, but him and Aspect play very, very similarly, if I'm being completely honest here. You know, Aspect takes his time with the ball, and so does Rush. I feel like Aspect might have a little bit more control on it, but what can you expect? He's a general manager. Rush goes up to make the 50. Looks like the Raptors are going to have a shot here. They just couldn't figure it out. They gave Rush a ton of time. Anthony Nipples. But yes, absolutely. Aspect and Chris have shown why they are a great team such far. The Knights need to prove why they are a dominant team right now, and they have yet to do so. But they are looking to do so right now, and I'm a big fan of this Knights combination as well. The colors, the black on black, you gotta love it. I love Rush's car, I love Yako's car. I like the purple, I like the standard. That's an unfortunate pass out, but a great 50 by Aspect there. Definitely taking the time that he needed to. A great block by Aspect. Nothing seems to be getting by Aspect. Aspect seems to be on top of his game. A great pass from Rush to Yako. Yako just is not there at the time that he needed to be. Rush passing the ball down to Yako. A great shot from Chris. Unfortunately, Aspect just is not there. Great demo from Rush, getting the intercept from Aspect. And Chris needs to continue to put some pressure on the ball here. An unfortunate touch from Aspect. He definitely should have had that goal. That would have been the easy lay on right here. But if Aspect can redeem himself right here, there he goes. Chris just tosses it up to Aspect, and Aspect just lays one in on the net. Very well done by Aspect, getting the patience that he needs to. A great score from the Raptors at 3 minutes, 10 seconds left. Great assist from Chris here. You know, Rush certainly seems to be doing what he needs to on the Knights. Yako certainly needs to be taking some notes and figuring out what he needs to continue to do, but overall, a great performance from the Knights such far. What can Rush do here with the ball? If he is able to get a fake on Chris, unfortunately, he does not get the second touch that he wants there, and this leaves this ball and the net wide open for the Raptors. All you have to do is score it right here, and unfortunately, the Knights just can't get there in time. Aspect is just able to lay one in on the net. If the Knights lose this game, I will certainly be taking a break during the stat line at the end of the game, and I will certainly be talking with my team for the time being. I will unfortunately not be able to bring you guys with me, but that is a great pass up. Yako just does not get there. If Rush can get a touch, he cannot get the touch that he wants, and that sends down the field for the Raptors to take advantage of. Knights are able to get on that pretty fast. A great pass out. You know, the Knights' chemistry doesn't seem to be lacking. It just seems like the Raptors are playing better. The Knights might be a little bit out of place, but more than anything else, they seem to be playing how they need to be. A great double touch by Yako there, sending the ball down the field for the Knights. And that should be, and Chrissy is just there. Could potentially still be offensive pressure for the Knights. Now, the other thing that I really like about this Raptors offense is that they play it slow how exactly they need to. They're not forcing moves. They're not forcing anything to happen. They're playing it slow. They're playing it comfortably, and they're playing it at their own speed. Because this game is not super fast-paced right now. It's just that the Raptors are comfortable with exactly what they're doing. And if they are not too comfortable, then they will be able to put that ball in. The Knights need to be more comfortable with exactly what they're doing. Because this is a shot mid right here, and the Raptors are just taking so much pressure on here. Yako looking to dribble this up the wall. Looking to potentially get a center out for Rush, but in all actuality is a center out for Aspect, and no double touch! Aspect certainly should have been able to get a touch there. I have not seen a ton of demos either. This could be a big opportunity for Rush right here, dribbling down the field. If he can get this shot out to Yako, Yako is nowhere to be found. And if the Raptors put this shot on the net, then they are certainly looking like they are the dominant team in this series, and definitely looking like they could potentially take this game. The Knights are still in it here, but they certainly need to start laying some more shots on the net. A great intercept by Chrissy, looking to lay something out for Aspect, who gets one on, and the Knights are so out of place. They just can't do anything. And it's looking like that is going to be wraps for the Knights for this series and for this game. Unless they can do something miraculous in the last 20 seconds here. A shutout from the Knights here. A shutout from the Raptors here by the it could be crazy. I can't even formulate my words right now. The Knights are just not taking their time. And on that, I will be entering my Discord call real quick and having a talk with my guys. I will be right back, gentlemen. Sorry about that, guys. I am back now. I have talked with my team, given them the pep talk for Game 3. The Knights don't want to be shut out here. The Knights are capable of playing way better than this. Unfortunately, it is just not going their way at the moment. As we go into spectate for our third game tonight. An early kickoff goal from Chrissy Boy. Not what you want to see if you're the Knights right now. Was that a speed kick? Absolutely. He just beats Yako there 100%. Listen, as Yako's GM, I'm going to tell you, he's not making the right kickoffs. I feel like he's almost going for the stuff that he doesn't know that he can make. Another one kickoff from the Raptors. And some early pressure from the Knights. Oh, the Knights did have a chance, Tommy. They absolutely did. And if you'd have played, It would have been a completely different game. If I had played, would have been a completely different game. But there you go. The second goal of the whole series from the Knights. Knights lay a great shot on right there. Rush is able to just tuck it into the net, and Knights have not lost yet. Knights can still take a game from this, because I'll tell you right now, the Raptors are a good team. And the Knights are a great team as well, but they just were not able to take this game. And that happens. Got 1-1, almost 30 seconds in here. Bunny, I wish that I could put you in, dude. I'm not kidding. If I could put you in, I would in a heartbeat. You're running it up in competitor right now. You know, the Knights, you know, you started here on the Knights. I will forever remember what you have done for our franchise and for our team. And as I'm talking about Bunny and what he does for the franchise and the team, Rush takes in a beautiful goal. Very well controlled. Centered by Yako. Rush is absolutely cracked. I will confirm that statement. A great split. If Rush can get this ball onto the Raptors side of the field right now, he will certainly be in good position here. The Raptors, in all actuality, it's not about which player is better, which player is not. It's more about the consistency and everything. And the Raptors have just been more consistent on offense. They've been more consistent in their rotations. And more importantly, you know, they've just been more consistent on their hits. And the Knights, you know, on a more consistent night, this is a completely different game. We've got 2-1. Knights are just not on top of it right now. Chris going for the ball, taking some time here. Dribbling, can he get one in? Flicks over one and over the other. And Knights are just not on top of that. A great flick from Chris. And you can see some of the love and respect from these two teams right here. Rush congratulating Chris. Nice shot, thanks. You know, I love to see that as a general manager, especially because of the relationship that these two teams have. Because for anybody who didn't already know, you know, this is the Knights versus everybody tour, you know, as far as what the season goes. But you know, the general manager of the Raptors, Aspect, who is in game right now, you know, is actually my twos partner. You know, the guy that I consistently play twos with. But you know, the big thing here is the Knights and the Raptors are pretty much rivals. Am I ranking out? Dude, I'm a 929 MMR right now. There's no way I'm ranking out. Not anytime soon, at least. Yako, nice goal, dude. Guys, I'm sorry for anybody who's been viewing. I am just not on my commentating stuff right now. Bunny, I am actually not going to be eligible to ever play in the competitor league because I will be keeping the Knights in prospect for the next few seasons. So I will never be playing. I will only be a general manager for the Knights for as long as I am playing. And then you know, that's kind of just it. Chris, Aspect just sends one up, and you can really see the chemistry between these two guys. You know, Aspect hits that, you know, not intending for it to be a goal, but Chris is just able to put that in and absolutely lay that shot on the net for exactly what he needs to do. 3-3, 2 minutes 17 seconds left, almost half of a game left, and this is the first real game that the Knights and the Raptors have played right here. You know, these guys are doing exactly what they need to do. It almost seems like my pep talk, you know, it just helps these guys. It helps these guys play, tells them exactly what they need to do. Yako's making the hits that he normally makes, and these two are playing the way that they normally play. And that's exactly, you know, what these guys need to be doing. A great little something from Aspect, who lays it into the net. Takes the control, sends one up. Fakes out Yako and then just puts it in. It doesn't get better or even more simple than that. Well done by the Raptors on that play. Now let's take a peek at the stat lines real quick. Both these teams only have 1 assist each, but both teams seem to have, a good chemistry. There have been some solo goals, and that's due in part to the fact that these teams absolutely are able to just, operate on themselves. But it also goes to show that these two teams definitely have some chemistry. And as I'm talking about the chemistry these two teams have, Chris showing me the reasons that I am regretting not picking him up right here. But very well done by Chris. Knights double committed. Raptors are up 2 with 1:23 left. They're really going to have to get in and on top of this. Knights are going to have to lay some more offensive pressure in here. Yako taking the ball down the field, intercepted by Aspect, tossing it up for Rush. If he can take some control here, just doesn't get the powerful hit that he wants. But Yako is there to put the ball in. And what a phenomenal goal from Yako. What a pass from Rush, too. I don't know if that's GG's, Diego. The Knights are very much still in this. If we can... I'm also sad. Yeah, dude, listen, I'm sad too, but the Knights are certainly capable of taking this game. If the Knights keep playing solid defense and they don't let another one in, the Knights can certainly take a game. And as I'm talking about it, there you go. My former club is losing. BBB. BBB. Rip BBB. Who lost the last games? The Knights. The Raptors are up 2 games to none at the moment. And a potentially great fake from Yako there. And Rush is able to put one on. If Yako can sink this one right here, which he is unable to, that certainly would have helped the Knights in the long run. Rush is going to have to go up and defend now, and now he's really going to have to get something going. The Knights are up for 30 seconds. A missed demo from Chris. But Chris, if he can lay that ball in, he can. Yako can take this out, and if Yako can score right here, the Knights have a solid chance. If he cannot, the Knights are certainly out of contention here. And as I'm talking about this, ball is not on target, but Knights are hard-pressed to get anything else going here. An unfortunate series of events, and the Knights are unable to take a game off of this Raptors team. The Raptors remain undefeated. Well played, Raptors. Well played, Aspect. Well played, Chrissy boy. The Raptors are out here proving why they are the team to beat this season. Looking like the Raptors versus everybody season. Raptors are undefeated. They're the only undefeated team left in UNL, and more importantly, only undefeated team ever coming out of week 1 in UNL. Now they are in week 2, and to have another whole entire everything. Let me get for you guys right now. Did you play the Raptors yet? Diego, you did play the Raptors. You played them week 1, and you unfortunately got 3-0'd. That is absolutely right there. Guys, let me take a quick peek for you right now who else the Raptors have to play this week. We will see if they do end up going undefeated, or if it looks like it will even be possible. Hang with me real quick, real tight. The Raptors, for week 2, the Raptors play the Bulls. Now the Raptors Bulls will be a great game. But until then, best of luck to both sides of the ball. Raptors, you played awesome. Knights, you worked your asses off. We got some more work to do, and that's all that matters. Great job, guys. It was because you had technical difficulties. Alright, well, Diego, next time you'll get them. Raptors can 3-0. They're certainly capable of doing so. But for anybody who just joined, or anybody who is here right now who is not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe so that you get notifications when we go live. Until then, guys, hang tight. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Be safe. Hang out. Have a great rest of your weekend. For teams who are here watching right now, best of luck and hang tight. Guys, have a wonderful night.